Hi everybody, and welcome to my new channel, which I just started, where I talk about various topics. In this video, I'm going to give my review of, that's right, it's a review, not a reaction, a review. I think last time I actually said reaction. I do not do reaction videos, at least in videos, because I think it's too risky. When it comes to copyright stuff, like it feels like you're skating on thin ice. So you just never know, okay? So then, I made some notes on my phone because I don't get a chance to film until the following Wednesday after the episode aired. So I'm doing a review of Dragon Ball Daima. Daima or Daima? Daima, whichever it is. I think I've been seeing Daima. Episode 3, which is coincidentally called Daima. I made a note, it's on my phone, which is on my desk. So, I made some notes. So apparently, they have to travel in order to get to this demon realm. You have to travel through some big fish-looking thing, which is a doorway to another space, which again requires you to go to another fish-looking thing to enter, like what we saw in the first episode. And apparently, like, you have to have a PIN number, like a 4-digit PIN number. And I am not 100% sure if people without pointy ears would be permitted to go there, since Supreme Kai had to felt it necessary to turn Goku's ears pointy for a little bit. Okay, so there was a little bit of a funny scene where I put my phone from blacking out, where Goku was arguing with that little fish looking thing about whether or not he was a goldfish. And then before they go into from the 7th universe to the I don't know what that other place would be called. So, I mean, like, that's like kind of outside that demon realm, and I don't know what you would call that place. So I should have made a note about that. Maybe this next time I will, because I'm sure Vegeta would have to go through, and Piccolo and the rest of the Z5 would have to go through the same portal. And they'd probably find out what that is too. So I'm gonna try to keep this short. I'm not gonna have as much to go over as I did the last couple of reviews. So this is probably gonna be one of my shortest videos. I try to keep it under 10 minutes. Okay. So, as I was saying, they go through this place. Goldfish looking thing. What else is that? It's a fish looking thing. Then they arrive with that demon world. The demon realm. And apparently there's 3 different locations, levels, sections, whatever you want to call it. And Glorio takes Goku to the first, I believe. The yellow one, whichever one that is. So they arrive there, they do some exploring. There's a statue of Deborah. I'm just gonna let my phone black out. Yeah, there's a big statue of Deborah, since he was once the king of the demon realm, which was mentioned during the Babidi arc, which I think that was part of the inspiration. They decided to continue from that. What else? Oh yeah. And then they land somewhere. They decide, Goku wants to have a little bit of a look around and to get attacked a little bit. Then they leave, and apparently where they're going is very far away, so they have to get a hotel for the night. And while they are there, after they get the room set up, Goku is hungry, so they have to go to a bar across the street. And apparently there's some sort of like a discrimination or something against round-eared people, as they call them, because they don't seem to like Goku because he doesn't have pointy ears. And a fight breaks out. Goku orders some cheeseburgers, and the next day, the next morning, apparently somebody who was involved in that fight, or I don't know who those people were, apparently they must have stole the ship that they came in on. Because you see them, like walking by the hotel, and the next day, Glorio, Goku, and the Supreme Kai discover that the ship is missing. That is where the episode leaves off. The other Z fighters do not appear in this episode. No, Vegeta, Piccolo, Bulma. Well, Bulma's not a Z fighter. She doesn't appear in that episode either. Neither does Kibito, and Supreme Kai is concerned about not being able to let Kibito know about the 4-digit password, pin code, all that stuff. So apparently they have no way of getting a hold of them. Or maybe they will. You never know. But this, what new things might develop in episode 4. So far, if I put aside all the plot holes, potential plot holes that I've mentioned in the first couple of videos about this, it's pretty interesting. It's pretty good. I just want to see where it heads, because I can tolerate some plot holes, as I have with other Dragon Ball series like GT. Yeah, I mean, Dragon Ball GT has some plot holes too. I think that's one of the reasons why it got criticized so much. And the fact that it's not considered canon. Although it is kind of hypocritical to ignore the plot holes in Dragon Ball Super also. Okay, just a side note. Okay. So, I guess that is it. It's not a bad episode. It's interesting. It's gonna be interesting where things go from here. What new characters get revealed, and I'm only watching English dub, not the sub. Because one problem with the sub is you kind of have to pause the episode to read what they're saying. Yeah, I don't want it to take 5 hours to watch a 23-minute episode. Well, maybe 5 hours is a bit of an exaggeration. But still, I don't want it to take that long. I'm only watching the English dub, and the English dub, as of last Friday, was on episode 3. This coming Friday, episode 4. So the English sub is 12 episodes ahead of the English dub. I do not know why they did it that way. But that is a topic for another episode. Well, in order to keep my promise that this episode is going to be under 10 minutes, I better end the episode here. So not much happened in this episode.